We will create one new measure of average daily gross profit. We will write a formula as average x, because we want average of daily gross profit. That's the reason we are using average x, and we will use a date table. We will get a date from a date table using a date table, and we will use the expression as total gross profit we have taken. Now we will apply a currency sign US, and for the gross profit we forgot, we need to change to a percentage, the 2 decimal. Gross profit we are going to reflect gross profit as a percentage, and for average daily gross profit we assign a format to the English United States. Now let's create a new function. We want an average daily revenue. We want average daily revenue. We'll apply the same logic. We will take average x function and use date table and use a measure. For measure we will select a square bracket. We will take total revenue, close the bracket. We'll apply a formatting. Just hit enter and apply formatting to the English currency. Now let's create a new measure. Now we want our average transaction revenue. Average transaction revenue. Now how to find out the revenue? We know that we can take a unit sold value, multiply with retail price and minus the discount, and we will round up by 2 value. Round up by 2. So we want average, so we will take a average x function and we will take a transaction table, the fact transaction table, in which we want an expression as, we will take first from transaction table, we will take unit sold, multiply with price we have in product table, so we will use related function, and we will take dimension product table, from we will take retail price, multiply by discount. To get the discount we will minus by 1. From a transaction table we will take discount. Now this is our formula. We need to close related function here. Now our expression we have write down. Now we will use a round function. At last we just need to write 2. Let's hit enter. Now it throw an error. Let's check it out. Might be there are some extra column. First, alright, I have removed the extra column, extra bracket, sorry. Now it's work fine. We'll assign a currency format. The format is English United States. Now we will create one more measure. We want the rolling of 12-month average transaction revenue. Now we will use, in this formula we will use calculate function. We have already calculated the average transaction revenue. So we will take it first. To get the expression, we will take square bracket and we will take average transaction revenue, comma. Now we want a 12-month back, the same date transaction average revenue. So how to do that? We will take a date function, date in period, dates in period. We will take date from date table. We will use a function last date. Also, I will use a date table function in a date table field. Now we want to give a number of interval. So we want last year, so we will use -1, and interval we want the interval we will use a function year. To find out the 12-month average transaction revenue, we have used a calculate function in which we have taken the formula measures we have created, the average transaction revenue, and we have applied a filter to find out the date. We have used date in period function. We have, for the first argument, we have taken a date from a date table, a date field, and we have, for the second argument, we have taken a last date text function to pick out the last date in the current filter context. And in the third argument, we have taken -1 because we want a date from the past 12 month, means last year, and we have taken interval as a year. So it will give us a date for the last year, and the date will be used to get the average transaction revenue measures.